Well, hey, Journey family. Today begins a series of many that we're calling Monday Minute with Pastor Mike. And it's just a way for us to be motivated, to stay engaged together. And every Monday, I'm going to record a 1-minute video, hopefully a 1-minute video, encouraging us to grow deeper in our faith. And for the next 8 weeks, we're going to look at a series that we find in 2 Peter chapter 1, starting in verse 5. I'll read it here. It says, "For this very reason, make every effort to grow or to add to your faith goodness, and to goodness knowledge, and to knowledge self-control, and self-control perseverance, and perseverance godliness, and to godliness mutual affection, and to mutual affection love." Then he says, "For if you possess these qualities in increasing measure, they will keep you from being ineffective and unproductive in your knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ." So each week during this series, we're going to look at the different ways that Peter challenges us to grow. Now, before we dive in and look at these different ways or these different thoughts, we've got to understand that it is important that we grow in our faith. In other words, you were always meant to grow in your faith. The opposite of growth is decay and eventually death. Now, one of the things that I've learned is that you don't just go to another level, you grow to another level. I mean, that's true in every area of our life. Finances, you don't just wish your way out of debt, you've got to grow your way out of debt. When it comes to our careers, we don't just wish our way to have a better job or a new job, we've got to grow our way into a new career path or a new job. Same is true with our faith. It doesn't just happen by accident, it happens by purpose. And so for the next few weeks, we're going to talk about those different areas to grow in. But the key question I want to leave you with today is to ask yourself, what is keeping me from growing in my walk with God? Maybe it's apathy, maybe it's fear, maybe it's doubt, maybe it's just laziness or the routineness of life, but what is keeping me from growing in my walk with God? You see, you can't conquer that which you can't identify. And so before we look at how to grow, we've got to ask ourselves, what is keeping me from growing in my faith? To experience God like you've never experienced Him before, you have to do things that you've never done before. So this week, let's pursue God with all we've got. And I promise you the growth will come. I'll see you next week as we look at another part of how we grow in our faith.